Hello, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Ham Riding Estate Agents, and we're here in the very well established part of town known as Astbury Lane Ends, offering for sale number 35. Now we are almost a stone's throw to the local canal network, walking distance to the affluent village of Mossley, the train station, and number 35, as you may have guessed, it's got two driveways coming in here. It's been heavily extended in its life many decades ago, and that has established into a really family-friendly beautiful home in this great location. So plenty of parking here, whether you've got cars, several of them, or a caravan or something along those lines. We've got two bays on the front here, plenty of accommodation inside, and a great garden to the rear. So let's get stuck in. As you step in, immediately you're in this very wide entrance hall, and there's a huge feature window on the split landing there, which I will show you when we go up, but that allows the light to flood on down. We've got two built-in stores under the stairs, so already it's functional, but we're going to start in one of the two large reception spaces. There's so much family-friendly accommodation here, and as we come into the original lounge, one of the lounges, the cat's relaxing there in this bay, and I don't blame them because you've got a lovely mature view out of your garden there, and a really nice focal point being this fireplace. And hopefully you've seen the floor plan, and you'll know that this archway brings us to the rear middle of the home, and this is a nice dining, breakfasting space complemented by those sliding doors into that private rear garden. Now we do have the kitchen, utility and another bathroom on the other corner, but I just wanted to show you this. I was amazed to see this. This is the extension at work here. Another huge reception space, but with all this square footage here at ground floor level, I think maybe this could appeal to those of you looking for something with annex potential. Bit of building work, you could even have independent access, a kitchenette, another bathroom. The sky's the limit. In the back corner, there's a cupboard there housing the central heating boiler, which has been refitted in the last few years. But come on over, back through this inner reception space. Of course, access from the head of the entrance hall as well. We're here in the kitchen, and this has got plenty of nicely styled, countrified base and eye level units. 5-ring gas hob. Wonderful views over that private rear garden. Cannot wait to take you out there. And next door to it, we have a really handy utility that gives us external access, as well as access into the ground floor, WC and shower room. So this adds a lot of flexibility. Before we head upstairs, it's worth noting that there's loads of potential here, and do look at the floor plan, because subject to some building work, those rooms across the rear could make a heck of a social dining kitchen. You'll see what I mean now on the way up the stairs. That beautiful double glazed window, a great attention to detail, a real nod to the original era of the build of this home. And now I'm coming through this inner landing here, which again is the extension at work, and it leads us to a whopping master bedroom suite. Now, this doesn't just have the double bed in, it's got space for probably 2 or 3 or 4 double beds. You've got space for all this extra furniture, so it means it could be a brilliant teenager to adult room where they could stay in here for a long time. Or of course it could be that treat for the mortgage payer for mum and dad, because it enjoys an ensuite. And in here we have a double shower cubicle, all the pieces you could need, and plenty of natural light. It's a great width to this space. Back over the landing, time for another double bedroom. And this is a brilliant size, currently used as a bit of a man cave, dare I say, and clearly you've got space for a double bed here, plus loads of different furniture options. And look at that, an enormous double glazed window. Please take a look out there to see how private that garden is. Back to the galleried area of the landing, and it's time for what would have been the original master bedroom. And you're seeing it very well proportioned indeed. There's bedroom furniture all the way around, fitted nicely at the head of the bed, but also at the foot of the bed there's these sliding wardrobes to organise you immediately. You've got the extra space of the bay with amazing views up to Congleton Edge. And last, by no means least, on the bedroom front anyway, bedroom number 4. Now, this is the perfect office. Single room, nursery. Again, it enjoys that great view of this great area. And finally, time for the family bathroom. Now, this bathroom offers a wealth of potential, but also good space. An enormous corner bath here. You can imagine what you would do if you want to install that suite of your dreams, but it's very functional, it's very capable. It will get you going. There's built-in storage here, natural light, ready to go. But now it's time to head into those gardens I've been harping on about. And here we are in the garden, accessed of course from a couple of points out of the rear of the house there. It takes you straight onto this deep flagged patio. And then uninterrupted access into these lawns where there's plenty of maturity around here. You can see a big garden shed, there's another shed there, there's access around the side of the house there, and we'll show you that just before we finish, because behind the gates you could have a caravan or something along those lines. Now come on round into what feels like a secret garden. You've got the original swing frame there, and for those of you wondering, this is a huge fish pond. Now this is nicely built, it needs to come down. A bit of building work could remove that, I'm sure. We've got deep beds, we've got great borders, we've got maturity and privacy aplenty, and then it loops all the way back round to the back of the house where you get a great view of that extension in action. And I promised you I would show you the side of the house before we sign off. I was really pleased to see this. Of course, you've got the driveway in front of you there, nice quality double gates, park a car or a caravan up behind here, and away you go. And that's the tour of 35 Astbury Lane Ends now all complete. And this is a rare find. It's one of the largest houses on this address. So if you'd like to know more, call us here at Chris Ham Riding Estate Agents, where we'd love to book you that all-important viewing.
Mossley is superbly located and the perfect choice for families.
With the highly regarded Mossley Primary School and an abundance of great local amenities by way of Congleton's bustling town centre.
And Hightown,
where we've got a fantastic parade of village shops, including a post office and a chemist. There's some great pubs here and a brilliant chippy.
and being just a short distance from Congleton train station, it's ideal for commuters.
Whilst providing access to a plethora of countryside walks down the picturesque towpaths of the Macclesfield Canal.
Hi there, I'm Chris Ham Riding.
And I'm Pete Hutchins.
And welcome to
Chris Ham Riding Estate Agents.
We're so passionate about what we do.
Because we absolutely love what we do. Not only are we available all around the clock,
but we get the results.
In fact, a lot of them.
We're the leading estate agents in Congleton.
We're certainly not your typical estate agents, and we are not afraid to get stuck in. Measuring,
Sorted.
photos,
Sorted.
filming.
Sorted.
As Congleton chaps, we've got masses of local expertise all throughout Cheshire and Staffordshire.
So from the town
To the country. We're committed to providing excellent customer service. Whatever the weather.
And don't just take our word for it. Our raving reviews speak for themselves.
Because after all, a great business is based on great service and great people.
And that is exactly what we've got. So whatever your property needs are, we're here to help.
And we cannot wait to meet you.